Hey, this is MJ from Selling the ATL Studios, and today we're going to talk a little baseball. So, what does baseball have to do with real estate? I guess you're going to have to keep watching to find out. All right, so when I was younger, I loved baseball, and it's not like it is now where the kids seem to play year round. When I played, there was maybe a couple months in the springtime slash summertime that we played, and so it was kind of a big deal. And because it was my favorite sport, there was one guy who I just idolized. I'm not going to mention his name here, and you'll see why, but I had the opportunity to go meet him at the ballpark, and I was so geeked about this because I just knew everything about this guy, and I felt like he and I already were buddies. So we went to the ballpark. He waited probably about 2 hours for him to come out finally. He came out for about 5 minutes, signed a couple autographs, turned around and walked away, really didn't say anything to anybody, and man, I was disappointed. Not only because he didn't say anything, but also I wasn't one of the kids that got the autograph, so I was double angry. But it reminded me of a story that I was talking about with one of my clients who just closed her house, and that is when she was trying to sell her house, she really didn't know too much about it, so she heard a guy on the radio, and he was talking about how he was the #1 agent in the world for 5 years in a row or whatever it was that he was, and talked about his team members and his systems and all this stuff. So she just went ahead and hired him. She figured he's on the radio, he must be okay. So about 6 months later, her house listing expired. It didn't sell. I contacted her, came over, kind of talked to her about the differences between the big team versus the single agents or the smaller teams like myself, where it's just myself and my wife. And we talked about how the teams have some benefits, single agents have some benefits, and that, in that there's one-on-one conversations with the actual agent that you're working with versus when you're on a team, you're probably working with one of their employees. So I'm not saying either one of those are right or either one of those are wrong. I'm just saying that when you're looking for an agent to help you buy or sell your house, make sure it's the right kind of agent for you. If it's somebody that, if you're okay with being part of a kind of just a system that people are going to stick you in and you're going to go from point A to point B, going from person to person to person, then that is fine, and that's where you should be. If you, on the other hand, are looking for somebody who's got a little bit more contact with the actual agent who you're going to be working with, then you may want to look at a smaller team or a single agent, sort of like myself. And by the way, if you are looking to sell in the ATL, on the right-hand side of this blog, there's a button. Click that, put your information there, let me know what you need, and I'll hit you back as soon as I can. Same with buyers. If you're looking to buy in the ATL, there's another button for you right below that one. Put your information in there. Let me know what you're looking for, and I will help you find a house here in the ATL. So I think that's it for this week. This is MJ. This is Selling the ATL, and I'm out.